Hey guys, this is Anthony over at woodyah.com, WOODYAH.com. Today I just wanted to put some casters in the bottom of a rolling polishing base that I'm doing. I just wanted to show you some differences in methodologies and thought processes. I already did the bottom casters, so I figured I'd just show you guys, how do you attach this to this. So, at first, I was using the old, I think this is a Miller's Fall egg beater drill, which I really like these drills. My biggest problem with the drill was that normally you use these going downwards, right? Everybody knows that. What some people don't know is this holder here is for horizontal drilling. So I started doing that, and it was a little bit tough. So I whipped out the old Miller's Falls brush drill, which I haven't really used this too much, but it's got adjustable gears on it. It has two different gear ratios that you could utilize, as well as a level on top of it. I usually mark the depth of the wood with the drill bit with some painter's tape based on the screw length that I'm using. So what I want to do is basically mark out the caster, because it's important to know your line. You want to know where you're going to be doing this. So in this case, I kind of centered, this. So I did halfway through. I don't know if you can see that with my arm in the way. Halfway through, so it lines up to that. So I would go ahead and mark across there. Then I just have an owl. I actually like the old school. This is an old Coca-Cola owl. It's got the bottle opener on the back, so it's dual function. We line it up. Center to the hole. Center to the hole. Now you have your start. And then you basically line it here. Get your hand here. The other part goes on your chest. Apply pressure and just drill. So this is great for the unplugged environment. And the control is there, right? So usually with a regular hand drill, you may just blast right through this if it's a battery operated one. But you may end up going through the wood. And you never really realize until you use a hand drill how little you actually have to turn the drill bit for it to walk through. So as a bonus feature, I wanted to show you guys a Yankee 30A. These are kind of cool. The spring-loaded screwdrivers. So I like to use these just to set the caster in spot. I have a variety of sizes with these. Based on the screw length, you can go really long or not. So set this to the forward position, and that'll mean it'll screw in. And you just whip it down, or the spring will usually push it forward. So just get that in spot. The rest I could either do by hand, or you could push this forward, lock it in, and then set this to the middle. And that's how a Yankee screwdriver works. It's a nice little ratcheting function in there. You could also get an adapter, so you could actually put regular drill bits into this thing. So that's kind of cool. So you got those two. Then you always want to use an awl, because the drill bit may run. It's the same with like working with steel. You want to have that punch to set the initial. These are just quick little things of once you are able to acquire these tools, when do you actually apply it, right? But this is nice. Nice and relaxing. You don't have to worry about safety equipment. You don't have to worry about anything. Just basically come in the shop any hour of the day. No extension cords. Nothing needed. But this thing is like really cool because like you could come in here, I believe it's push this button, take the chuck out, put it to the higher one, slap it in, and now it's even slower for more control. Pop it out, put it in the lower. Now you're back. The handle also does the same. Where it has different gear ratios, I guess you'd call it. But this is definitely the ideal screwdriver to have in most situations. So do this. Most of these you'll find without the spring in it. So you actually go and pick one up. You do this and nothing happens. It doesn't go out. Because most old craftsmen, I found this out from an old timer, they would take the springs out because when their grandkids or whoever came over would actually look at that right in the eye, extend it, and have an accident. So it's the little stories that make sense of why some of these springs are missing. So it's a little tight right there. Push down. And now it becomes a ratcheting screwdriver. So I like to make fun t-shirts for woodworkers. So you can stop by woodwyah.com, would you? And say to yourself, would you wear it? Because there's a ton of people that would. So cool, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Just click the subscribe button and turn on notifications.